Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to week 15 of the RFL season 5. Man, oh man, this time has gone by so quick, and after today, we will be down to just 2 weeks remaining. Man, where has this season gone by? It is just crazy. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to this presentation of the Relocation Football League. We are going to be live on YouTube, and we got a good one in store tonight as we got the Toronto Thunderbirds traveling all the way from Toronto to Mexico City to take on the Diablos. It's going to be an interesting one. We'll have to see. Mexico City is still in the playoff race at 7-6, even though they are last in their division in the NFC South. Meanwhile, the Toronto Thunderbirds leading the NFC North by 1 game. And then you got Bill with the Columbus Explorers right on the tail at 11-2. So we'll have to see what happens with the Thunderbirds and the Diablos. Just going to get everything situated. And we'll get this one kicked off here momentarily. Thank you everybody for tuning in. And we will get this game going pretty soon. So we take a look at the NFC playoff picture. You take a look at the division leaders. There's the Thunderbirds, the OKC Lancers, Steamers from Memphis, and the Crusaders. Boy, and then you take a look at the wild card, the 2 teams, the Marshals and the Explorers, both at 11-2. So you know that the Desperados, Shamrocks, Barons, Elks, and Diablos definitely need some help. But a loss here for the Diablos very well could spell the end to their playoff chances here in Season 5, as we are going to get this one underway. You guys hear the music, so you know what time it is. Everybody knows it. As we got the Toronto Thunderbirds taking on the Mexico City Diablos. We are coming to you live from the Fire Pit, one of the best name of the stadiums throughout the RFL, the Fire Pit. They are hopping in Mexico City here today, as we will get a good one. Coming in last week, the Diablos and the Thunderbirds both had a bye win, so it's been a while since they've played an RFL game, but we'll have to see who could shake off the rust from not playing for a week and who could come out on top. I know the bettors are probably betting heavily on the Thunderbirds, and why not? At 12-1, you know that they're doing something right, and they are in the midst of what could be a Relocation Football League, the Relo Bowl berth. Who knows? Marco Zera, the head coach for the Thunderbirds, knows what he's doing. And then on the other side, you got Wes Warden in his first season in the RFL at 7-6. You take a look at him on the sidelines, getting his team hyped up. So for this one, Mexico City will kick off, so they will get the ball first to start the second half. And so you know LC3 will be getting his first action here, and we will get this game kicked off. But first, you know what we like to do. Go ahead and put who you guys think is going to win in chat. It's either going to put the Thunderbirds, you can put T-Birds, just something that can differentiate between the Diablos and the Thunderbirds. So go ahead. I will give you guys a couple minutes, or actually a couple of seconds, to put who you guys think is going to win in the chat. And we'll see if you guys are actually right. Alright, you guys have had enough time. So, let's get this game kicked off. The ball's on the tee, and it's through the air, and we are underway live from Mexico City. It's going to be fielded at the 10-yard line. Looking to make some moves. He's got some blocks out in front, and he's going to get past the 40 to the 42. What a return on the opening kickoff by Cornell Mickens out of Auburn. And so we will see for the first time LC3. He's got 3,013 passing yards, 22 touchdowns to 6 interceptions. Boy, oh boy, I think every coach would like a quarterback with those kind of numbers. And he's actually completing his passes at 73% clip. And so we will get this one going here. And so LC3 will come out under center in the I formation. He'll get the snap. He'll play action it. He's got all sorts of time. He's going to scramble out. He's past midfield. Past the 45 to the 40 before he's going to be wrestled out of bounds at the 37-yard line. LC3 using his feet on the first play, and he's got over 500 yards rushing on the season. And already first play, and the Diablos didn't know what hit him as it was a play action, and LC3 just took it out wide on the left side, and he had all sorts of green grass until he got into Diablos territory. What a play that was on first down, and LC3 will throw it, and pass is going to be caught. Who else but Phillips down the seam, and he's got it, and he's into the red zone for the first time in just 2 plays for the Toronto Thunderbirds, and they're already torching this secondary for the Diablos. The first down and 10 from the 13 of the Diablos. LC3 dropping back. He's going to just chuck this one underneath. The pass will be caught. And what else? He's 2 for 2 already. And getting the reception for the first time is Ryan Moxon, the tight end, the backup. And coming into this matchup, the Mexico City Diablos on defense, they're giving up 25 points per game. That's 24th. Meanwhile, they're also giving up 378.5 points per game. That's 25th. Passing yards, 269 passing yards they're giving up. That's 25th. Rushing yards, they're giving up 109.5, and that's 20th. So the defense for Mexico City has been a major letdown, and getting the pass completed. LC3 to who else but Phillips. That's his second reception. This will be the 5th play. LC3 taking the snap out of the shotgun set, fires it to the end zone, and who else? Tate Phillips, the safety blanket, gets the first house call here in the ball game, and it's 6-0 early. Toronto Thunderbirds on top. That is the 4th touchdown reception of the season for Phillips. And that will be the 23rd passing TD for LC3, as he is in the running for Offensive Player of the Year in the NFC. And he is down a little bit further in the rankings than what probably Mark Ozira wants. So a big game here could jump him up as Brunel kicks it through the uprights, and it's good. So already Mexico City here down early, 7-0. Toronto, they have been stellar. They've been kind of subpar on offense. 25 points they're averaging per game. That's 14th. 367 passing yards per game on average. That's 11th. Passing yards, 222.8. That's 24th. But rushing is where they get it done. 144.2 yards average per game. That is 2nd. So they did it on that drive through the air on top of the feet of LC3 on the first play. And so we will see for the first time the quarterback for the Mexico City Diablos, Aaron Pritchett, out of Oklahoma. And he'll start under center on this first play of the game. Fullback in motion from left to right. It's going to be a handoff. He's got some blocks out front, but he stumbles, and he is going to be caught from behind. As coming up and making the play is Carl Bodine, the defensive tackle. As we take a look at the offensive line, Rollins, Bruce, Cleveland, Morris, Droz. The backs and the receivers, McCollum, Duncan, Axel, Pritchett, make up the backs and the receivers for the Mexico City Diablos. So 2nd down and 5. Pritchett will go under center. He will drop back 5 yards. He's going to fire it. Pass is going to be caught. Pass midfield. Getting chased from behind, and making the tackle is Wayne Norman, the middle linebacker. And making the reception for the first time in the ball game is Jack Hagan, the tight end, the backup tight end for the Diablos. And just like Toronto, 2 plays, and Mexico City is in opposing team territory as the Thunderbirds defense didn't know what hit them on that play. So, as we already mentioned the defense for the Mexico City. How about their offense? Well, 26 points they're averaging. That is 9th. And we'll get the rest of that in the time here. First down and 10 as Pritchett hurries to the line. Play action. He's got time. He's going to take a shot deep, and it's going to be caught and inside the red zone. And just the third play, Mexico City is in the red zone. And getting the reception is Piku McCollum, the receiver out of UCLA. Making a nice jumping catch in front of Alex Morincola. And so getting back to Mexico City, 411.6 yards per game they're averaging. That's third. 281.8 passing yards. That's fourth. 129.8 rushing yards. That's seventh. And getting the handoff and going up the middle to past the 10 to the 7-yard line is Madison Axel. Take a look at his numbers last week. 27 rushing attempts, 105 yards, and 1 touchdown. And we're coming up to the fourth play on this drive as Pritchard's got his team marching down the field inside the red zone. Getting close to the goal line. Takes the shotgun snap. He's going to fire to the back of the end zone. Pass will be caught. And Mexico City travels down the field and gets the answering touchdown. Griffin Pritchett, the tight end from Wisconsin, will get the touchdown as it, pending the extra point, we're going to have a ball game here if this first 10 minutes of action in the first quarter is anything to be worthwhile about. As what a catch as for Pritchett. That is the 8th touchdown on the season as the extra point attempt is through the uprights and good by Mason Morandi. And just like that, 5 plays, 75 yards, and a touchdown to answer it. We are all knotted up at 7. We'll have to see what LC3 has in store on his second drive. It was a perfect first drive. 5 plays going down the field and getting a touchdown. I think that would be pretty all right. So LC3, who just threw his 23rd touchdown pass of the season, will come out for the second drive in the first quarter. 9:36 left to go as LC3 will start under center. He's got Mickens in the backfield. Play action, and he's going to take a shot down the middle of the field. Pass will be caught by Phillips yet again, and this is a player that Mexico City needs to focus on, or else he is going to, you don't want him to get going because he will burn you. And he's already up to 47 yards receiving on 4 grabs, and he has the touchdown to boot. You take a look, having to come up and make the tackle is Cedric Shaw, the corner for the Mexico City Diablos. First down and 10. Tight end coming in motion from left to right as LC3 is under center. Gonna be a handoff here, and he will be dropped in the backfield as Clifton General will go 2 yards backwards. And coming up is Adrian Otis, the defensive tackle out of Nebraska for the Diablos, coming up and making a huge tackle for loss, setting the Toronto Thunderbirds back 2 yards. Let's take a look. What a way to beat the tackle, get off the blocks, and getting Clifton General in the backfield. 2nd and 12 now for LC3. He's going to pump fake. He's going to hand it off, and going up the middle, he'll gain the yards back, and then some is General before he's going to be hit and dropped. And here we'll get a look at the deep offensive line. McIntosh, Oliver, Stanley, Feeney on the offensive line. Backs and the receivers of Lasana, Mickens, Fadanukin, and Clifton General in the backfield for the Toronto Thunderbirds. So here on a 3rd and 7, LC3 taking the shotgun snap with the Brits coming, but he finds the open receiver. Pass will be caught inside of the Diablos territory. And who else but Tyrone Connor, their 3rd receiver, coming up and making a huge play for the Toronto Thunderbirds. As Ironheart having to come up and make the tackle. A little bit of off coverage on that play. And Connor burned him. LC3 under center. Gonna be a handoff. Trying to go up the middle is General. Trying to find a hole. He breaks out of a tackle. He's past the 20 to the 10 to the 5. He's going into the end zone. Touchdown, Clifton General. Toronto Thunderbirds regain the lead. And boy, they are doing it quick and early, as that is the second time they've got into the end zone. Under 5 plays total on the drive. Another 4-play drive for a touchdown. And Clifton General able to just get in the end zone while being tackled. As Maxie Tolver, the strong safety, trying to get over there and make the tackle, but it was all for naught as Clifton General goes into the end zone. And that will be his first rushing touchdown of the season. And it comes here in Week 15 of the RFL season. And we will see the extra point attempt from Adrian Brunel. And it's through the uprights and good. So it's a 14-7 ball game as Toronto increases the lead back to 7. Take a look, 5 plays. 5-play drive again, and they are they're dabbing, and we all know what happens. We don't want to see the dabbing curse. Hopefully it doesn't come back. You see it all the time. People with social media, they'll always dab, and then something bad happens. Hopefully the curse isn't on the Toronto Thunderbirds, as having to take the knee into the end zone is Jeffrey Blackson. And as you take a look at the NFC playoff picture, we touched on this a little bit earlier, but there you see it on your screen again with the division leaders, wild card, and the teams in the hunt. Still a couple weeks left to go, so a lot of teams still up for some spots. Anything can happen in the RFL. And getting the handoff and trying to go up the right side is Madison Axel, but he'll be hit. And here we'll get the defensive starters for the Thunderbirds: Ingram, Moore, Bodine, and Knight on the line. The linebackers are McCarthy, Norman, and Gray, 2 outstanding linebackers. Morincola, Mays, Donnell, and Gonzalez. Gonzalez is having a huge season, 4 interceptions, and he's in the running for best defensive back in the RFL, in the NFC. And getting hit and having to just chuck this as he was getting pressured for Max Knight, and Pritchett has to chuck this one into the stands, setting up a 3rd and 8. Can they convert the 3rd down? Pritchett, he is in the zone. Pressure coming in his face, and he has to chuck it, and it falls incomplete as the pressure got to him and rattled him a little bit. And he has to chuck this one, and this will be the first punt of the ball game, and it happens to be Mexico City. And with this offense that Toronto has, I don't know if this is something you want to do, but you have no choice. It's still too early to go for it on 4th down. But also, Mexico City is still fighting for some hope in the playoffs, so they kind of, at 7-6, they could still, I don't really think they could get up there. They have too many losses. So right play here to just punt this one away, as I had to think about it in my head at 7-6. With the 11-2 teams in the hunt, in leading the wild card, there's absolutely no way that Mexico City has a chance. So they could be playing spoiler here for Toronto, maybe help out Columbus a little bit. 1st down and 10 for LC3. He'll do a quick receiver screen, and he'll get a couple yards, if anything, up to the 43-yard line. And getting the reception for the first time is Vadanukin. As you take a look at the defensive line of George Otis Swanson on the offensive line, or defensive line in the linebacking core, and then Hart, Tolver, Haskins, and Shaw in the secondary for the Diablos. And then in the linebackers, you got Roy, Pinkston, and Norwood. So 2nd and 6 for LC3. He'll fire it underneath. The good coverage there from the Diablos as Cedric Shaw getting the tackle as the pass was completed to Vadanukin. 3rd and 6. First 3rd down for LC3 and the Thunderbirds, and he'll take off, and he will get the 1st down past midfield. He's going to spin out of a move, and he'll get close to the 40, just be a yard short at the 41-yard line, but into Diablo's territory yet again for the 3rd straight drive. LC3 using his feet to get out. And Ironheart had no chance to make the tackle on LC3, who's very elusive in the open field. And there you see it as he spins out of the tackle. Gets a little bit more yards as well. So 1st down and 10 now inside Diablo's territory. Gonna be play action. He's got all sorts of time. He's gonna fire a pass. Is caught by who else? Phillips tries to take a body with him, and he'll be down inside the red zone at the 15-yard line. Can they do it again? This will be the 5th play of the drive. And we all know what happens on the 5th play of the drive so far in this game. They tend to score a touchdown. So the Diablos defense needs to come up and make some plays. You got to start fighting. At 7-6, where you are in the standings, still move up in your division, but more importantly, you got to show to your coach, Wes Warden, that you are still fighting for your spot and still fighting for the season. 1st down and 10, receiver moving closer to the formation. He'll get the pass underneath. Pass will be caught by Linsana for the first time. And that will go for 3 yards, setting up a 2nd and 7. So this will be the 6th play of the drive for Toronto. So the 5-play drive streak is now snapped. But still, they're inside the red zone looking for a chance to just keep adding to this lead. We're at the 12-yard line, LC3. In the I formation under center, he'll drop back. He's going to fire across the middle. Pass is caught by Tate Phillips, and he'll get inside the 10. Oh, boy, no way. He's going to be injured on the play as he was tackled by Norwood, the outside linebacker for the Diablos. And Phillips was injured earlier, and that's not good. He was going back into the locker room. Oh, man, thoughts and prayers to Tate Phillips. Having a big game here early. And having to go to the locker room. If we get any word, I'll be sure to pass it along to you guys. There's LC3 with the first incompletion, and it was on a screen pass. Not able to convert the 3rd down, so it's going to be 4th and 3 from the 8, and they will have to settle for a field goal from Adrian Brunell. The field goal attempt is through the uprights and good. Just a little chip shot for him as he adds to the lead and extends it to 17-7 here early in the 1st quarter. That was an 8-play drive for the Thunderbirds and results in the field goal. And returning it out past the 20, breaks out of a tackle, but he will only get up to the 23-yard line. Is Jeffrey Blackson. So 25 yards on the return. And this is a big drive for Aaron Pritchett and the offense of the Diablos. You're down 10 already, and you know how quick this Toronto Thunderbirds offense can score points. You got to stay with them, get a couple stops on defense, which you haven't done yet, as Pritchett will fire underneath. Pass is caught past the 30, getting close to the 1st down. We'll have to see where they mark him. And it'll be enough to move the chains, and Duncan with his first reception goes for 11 yards. So Pritchett taking what the defense from Toronto gives him. Fires it underneath. Pass was caught by Duncan coming out of the backfield. Nice little angle route there. Good shimmy as well. And then Gray, Mays in the tackle as well, along with Clifton Donnell, the free safety. 1st down and 10 for the Diablos, the 2nd play of the drive. Gonna be a handoff, trying to go out the right side, but it's not gonna work as Jaron Gray coming down and making the tackle. And boy, what a season he is having as well. He's tied with Norman with 113 tackles on the team. Firing it underneath is Pritchard, and it'll be caught by being caught by Pritchett, the tight end. Hagen getting the reception there. So it's going to be 3rd and 3. But the flag for the false start will move them back 5 yards. Not a good play as Charlie Morris, the right guard from Washington State, will be called with the false start. 3rd and 8 now for Pritchett. He will get the snap. Pressure coming from behind, and he has to chuck it. Oh, what a one-handed snag. What a catch from the receiver. Who that was. McCollum yet again. What a catch, young fella. Had me coming up out of my seat. Oh, my God, with Jaron Gray. Draped all over him. Look at this. Look at this. Piku McCollum, 15 yards. Oh, a little OBJ-esque like as well, as he had to reach behind him for that huge 3rd down conversion. Can the Diablos take that momentum now that they got 1st down and 10? Pritchett dropping back. Pocket is clean. Taking a shot. Pass is going to be caught to the 30. Will be down at the 23-yard line. And that's Pritchett yet again. So Pritchett to Pritchett. The connection here. 2 receptions, 33 yards for Griffin Pritchett, the tight end for the Diablos. And he caught it in stride, and that's exactly what you want to see from your quarterback, is putting the football where he could get it to his receiver who could turn upfield and get a couple extra yards. And Pritchett did just that, the tight end. And having to make the tackle is Alex Morincola. But first, we've come to the end of the first quarter. Toronto, a huge first quarter, up 10, 17-7. We'll be back with the second quarter right after this.
90 Wolf.
Welcome back to the start of the second quarter. Pritchett on a drive for the Diablos, but the blitz is coming, and he's going to be a dead man in the backfield. Ingram, who else? 23rd tackle sack on the season. And what a season he is having. Boy, he's leading the Defensive Player of the Year for the NFC, and I don't see how he cannot win it with the season he is having. 23 sacks now on the season. He's also in the running for the best defensive lineman as well. He also won Player of the Week honors back in Week 8, so the dude has just been racking up hardware. 2nd and 19 for Aaron Pritchett from the Thunderbirds 32. He takes a shotgun snap. He's going to have to chuck it. The receiver was just coming out of his break, and he still made the catch as Rashad Duncan on the reception, and that's the running back, folks, who made that. 3rd and 2 now. Can they convert this 3rd down? Yes, they will, and the pass will be caught by Rashad Williams from Clemson with his first grab, and it's a 1st down and goal as he signals 1st down. Take a look. He ran the underneath route beautifully and was able to get enough for the 1st down, and they're inside the 10-yard line now, looking to put up some points. 1st and goal for Pritchett. Shotgun formation. He takes the snap. Pocket is clean. He has to chuck it. He throws it wide. What a one-handed interception! Jaron Gray with another beautiful interception as he takes points for Mexico City off the board. And the first turnover of the game will go to the Toronto Thunderbirds and Jaron Gray. Nice play recognition. He went, wow, the route that he took to get there. What a play. And so LC3, 10 of 11 for 109 yards in the game and 1 touchdown. That went to Tate Phillips, who has since had to go into the locker room with an apparent wrist injury. 1st down and 10 for LC3. Going to be a play action, but he's going to be broken up in the backfield. Hit for a loss all the way back to the 4-yard line. And coming up, that was Adrian Otis again. His 2nd tackle for a loss in this game as he gets Clifton General in the backfield. As that play, he hurdled the offensive lineman and got into the backfield. What a play from a defensive tackle to hurdle an offensive lineman. And General wants to talk to his offensive line and be like, yo guys, you guys got to do something about this Adrian Otis character. 2nd and 14. LC3 under center, 2 receivers to the top of the screen. Short drop, he's got to fire a pass. It's going to be caught enough for the 1st down, getting past the 15 to the 20-yard line. What a grab. As Tyrone Connor will signal 1st down, and one play, get blown up in the backfield, and then you come back on the next play, and you throw a 1st down strike like that. And Moxie Tolver, the strong safety, is going to have to make that tackle as you see him coming down on Connor. But LC3, that was a short drop, too. That was a quick, like, 1-2-step drop and firing it. So give credit to LC3. And a handoff to General going up the middle, making a nice... That's McDaniels, going for a gain of 12 before he's going to be hit and tackled. Tutt coming up and making the play. That's Sharif Tutt, the strong safety. As McDaniels with his first carry goes for 12 yards and enough to move the chains for the Toronto Thunderbirds. First down and 10. LC3 under center. Gonna be another handoff, trying to go out the left side and making a move. And he'll be dropped, but General will pick up 4 yards on the play, and it's going to set up a 2nd and 6 as Roy coming from the outside linebacker spot to make the tackle. Getting the handoff is McDaniels trying to break out of Mickens, for 3 yards, and all 3 running backs have been used in this one drive alone. Well, actually, the last 4 plays for Toronto is LC3 taking a shot downfield, and it's going to be caught at the 27-yard line. Beautiful over-the-shoulder grab as Connor coming out now and showing the Diablos that even though you could prepare for Lasana and Fatanukin, you didn't spend all that time on me, guys. Beautiful over-the-shoulder grab. Iron Heart in coverage, not able to get his hands up to bat the ball away. And inside Diablo's territory yet again, down to the 27, so 2 yards shy of the red zone. LC3 play action. He's got all sorts of time. He's going to look to scramble, but he's going to be hit and sacked in the backfield. And getting the first sack is William Yost, who came in with 2.5 sacks on the season. And there gets 1, so he's up to 3.5 on the season. And the rookie kind of going through the rookie lag from the college to the RFL. And here comes up with a huge sack on LC3, who looked to scramble to the right side and try to get outside. 2nd and 14 for LC3. Going to be a play action, and he's got time. He's going to take a shot. Pass is going to be caught to the 15 now as LC3 looking for Connor, and Connor already has 4 receptions for 87 yards. And we're only in the 2nd quarter, so who knows what else is in store the rest of the way, as Connor has just been torching anybody who's been on, and more importantly, it's been Iron Heart, the best corner for the Mexico City Diablos, and he's just been torching them. 1st and 10 is Hart now with 4 tackles for the Diablos. LC3 under center. It's going to be a handoff trying to go up the middle. Up to the 13-yard line now is General, who's up to 36 yards rushing. So pickup of 3. 2nd and 7 for LC3, who's under center. 5-step drop. Going to fire underneath. Pass is going to be caught by General, who tried to turn upfield, but he was hit and tackled just in the nick of time. Setting up a 3rd down and 2 for LC3 from inside the 10-yard line. He had the scramble if he wanted it, but he's going to throw it out wide to the left, and the pass will be caught and moving the chains yet again. This time Lasana with the reception. 7 yards on 2 receptions, so Lasana being the one who's been targeted the most probably in the game, in the defensive scheme for the Diablos, as Lasana's only been held to 2 receptions. But that gave Tyrone Connor the opportunities, and he's done it. 1st and goal for LC3, looking to roll out, but he's going to throw it underneath. Pass will be caught. Getting the reception is Joey Blevins, the 3rd-string tight end. 2nd and goal for LC3 from the 1-yard line. Short drop. You got to look for the end zone, and the pass will be caught in the back of the end zone. Getting the feet down, Montrell Lasana with his first touchdown grab of the game, and Toronto extending the lead out little by little. And the defense, LC3 had his choice of Fatanukin or Lasana, and Lasana was the one that he targeted and came down with the reception. That is the 6th touchdown for Lasana on the season. And the extra point attempt is through the uprights and good, so it's now 24-7. 13-play drive for the Thunderbirds, their longest of the game. Take a look at Wes Warden on the sidelines, looking at his play calling sheet, wondering what he can do to turn this game around and get the momentum back on his side. It's going to take a lot. They're going to have to get some stops on defense, and their defense has been porous on the season, and that's why they're sitting at 7-6 as the return from Jeffrey Blackson up to the 30-yard line. So we will see Aaron Pritchett, who just threw the interception that led to a 13-play drive for LC3, capped it off with a touchdown to Lasana. First down and goal, or first down and 10 for Pritchett, getting a little ahead of myself. And it's going to be a handoff to Axel. He's going to be met and dropped in the backfield. Moore was there. Same with Ingram and Norman. So the defense coming up big for the Thunderbirds. That's a 1-yard loss. Just want to give a shout out to everybody watching on YouTube. You're watching Relocation Football League Week 15 action. Oh, there's a flag. As did they get... No, it's going to be another false start on the Diablos. Their second one of the game. And this time, Kevin Bruce, the left guard, will be guilty of the false start. 2nd and 16. A handoff here, trying to go up the left side. But Duncan, 3 yards on 2 attempts. That's not going to do it. 3rd and 14 for the Diablos. And they convert this long 3rd down. Pritchett, with pressure coming in his face, has to throw it, and he will throw it away. As coming out the side was Isaiah Ingram, who had a beeline to Pritchett, and Pritchett just had to chuck that one away into the stands. So it's going to be another punt for the Diablos. And the last, since they scored the touchdown that tied the game at 7, it's been punt, interception, and punt. Not the way to do it when you're playing the Toronto Thunderbirds coming in at 12-1. It was Kalu will get the punt return. You take a look at Clifton General. The running backs, Clifton General is having a better game than anybody of the running backs for the Diablos. But 36 yards is probably not what he had in mind when he saw the Diablos around the schedule this week. 1st down and 10. Receiver coming in motion for LC3. LC3 will drop back. He's got the pocket clean. He's going to take a shot. Pass is going to be caught. Enough for the 1st down to the 36-yard line. Masana with another grab. As LC3 up to 203 yards so far on the night. LC3 has just been picking apart the defense for the Diablos. As Ironheart, boy, he's just been getting beat in coverage. Gotta wonder if you're Wes Warden when you're gonna make a change here and maybe put Hart on somebody else. 1st down and 10. LC3 play action, because why not? He's gonna take a shot. Pass will be broken up. Good play from the Mexico City defense. Come up with a big break up there. Setting up a 2nd down and 10 for LC3. He'll take the shotgun snap. Pocket is clean. He's gonna take a shot deep downfield, and it's going to be batted up in the air and incomplete. Looking for Lasana. Pass was broken up by Jacoby Haskins, the free safety. 3rd and 10 now for LC3, who's out of the shotgun formation. He takes the snap. He's going to look to scramble, and he'll get positive yards, but not before he's going to be tackled on the play by Adrian Otis, and that's his 3rd tackle. And more importantly, this is going to be the first punt on the night for the Toronto Thunderbirds, and it comes in the 2nd quarter. Good defensive line play from Adrian Otis. He's been the bright spot in the Mexico City defense. It's been giving up 24 points here to the Thunderbirds. Oh, getting a little shifty. That will be the returner, Piku McCollum. Gets some ankles there and gets some positive yards. And so we will see Aaron Pritchett yet again, 9 of 13, 145 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. The interception was it was a great play by Jaron Gray. But when you're traveling down for points and you're in the red zone, you can't make those type of plays. As Pritchett had all sorts of time, and he's going to be a dead man in the backfield. Ingram, 2nd sack. He's now up to 24 on the season. Yeah, he definitely has to be. He wants that player of the week again that he got in week 8. He wants it here in week 15. As I don't know what Aaron Pritchett was looking for. He had all sorts of time. At some point, you just got to chuck the football away, and we see this with quarterbacks I see it a lot in the games that I'm calling where the quarterback just sits in the pocket, and you just got to throw the football away and live to fight another day and not lose that yards. And so they'll have to chuck this one underneath to Rashad Williams. And we've come to the 2-minute warning. Quick first half, 24-7. Thunderbirds on top of the Diablos. 3rd and 15. Can Aaron Pritchett get this 3rd down, or where they hand it off? They will hand it off, trying to go out the left side. As Axel not able to get anything going, and Thunderbirds will take a timeout. Coach Quazera wants to put his foot on the throat of the Diablos, and Gonzalez with the 3rd tackle on the night, and the punt is away yet again from the kicker Devin Coffey. And the returner Melvin Clue will get it past the 30 to the 34-yard line, and LC3 will get the ball back. But plenty of time left to go. 18-21, 203 yards, 2 passing touchdowns. More importantly, he's been solid with the football. He's been using his arm and his legs throughout the first half. LC3 dropping back. Pocket is clean. Taking another shot downfield. Pass will be batted away. He was looking for the receiver out wide, Lansana, but he has to play corner and bat the football away, or else that would have been intercepted. So LC3 taking some shots downfield. He takes it here. Going to chuck this one underneath. Pass will be caught by the tight end, Ryan Moxon, who's been having to move into the starting role as Tate Phillips, if you guys are just joining us, was injured and taken to the locker room with apparent wrist injury. And LC3 throws it across the middle of the field. He was looking for the tight end, Moxon, yet again. But it's going to be batted down by Haskins, who comes up with the pass deflection. And so LC3, 3 and out here. As Diablo's defense coming up with a couple stops. Last 2 drives, they had to force Toronto into punting situations, and Elliott White will come out for the 2nd time, and he boots this one away. It's going to hit inside the 10, and it's, beautiful kick. Oh, can they get it? No, it's going to go into the end zone. It hit at around the 8 or 7 yard line, and then it looked like it was just going to die, but then it was the roll on the punt just took it into the goal line. And Aaron Pritchett will start from his own 20 with 1:04 left to go. 64 seconds left to go in the 2nd quarter. Aaron Pritchett will fire this one underneath. Pass will be caught by the tight end. And they will take the timeout here. They got 2 remaining. 2nd and 4. Second play of the drive. Pritchett takes the shotgun snap. Empty set. He's going to fire underneath. Pass will be intercepted again by the Thunderbirds. Breaking out of a tackle, and he'll be down at the 36-yard line. Session with his first interception of the ball game. Man, 2 interceptions on the night for Aaron Pritchett, and that is not what you have in mind if you're trying to play spoiler the last couple weeks of the season. And Session, what a play. Pass was intended for the receiver McCollum. The Session was in perfect position to make the interception, and so he comes up with a big play. And more importantly, LC3 has a chance at some points here before the end of the first half with 52 seconds left to go in the first half. LC3, shotgun pressure in his face. He's going to be a dead man in the backfield. And getting the sack was Adrian Otis, getting his 2nd sack, and it's going to be 2nd and 16 for LC3. He drops back. Pocket is clean this time. He's going to chuck it underneath. Pass is caught by Cornell Mickens. Oh no, not another one. 3rd and 19. As Mickens is now slow to get up. You see him on the. It's good that he's on the sidelines and not being taken to the locker room. And he might be coming back, guys. It looks like. Doesn't look that serious. He wasn't taken to the locker room. 3rd and 19 for LC3. He's going to chuck this one underneath to Moxon, who gets back to the original line of scrimmage a yard more to the 35. And so it's going to be a 4th and 9. We'll have to see what they decide to do on this 4th down play as the clock is winding down. As you take a look at Moxon with the route that he ran on that play. Just breaking out and just doesn't have the speed, the breakaway speed to get past the outside. As as Lewis Roy will have to come up and make the tackle, but the field goal is right down the middle. It was dying towards the end, but Adrian Brunel had enough to get it through the uprights, and good. And so, with that is halftime. With the score, the Toronto Thunderbirds 27, Mexico City Diablos 7. So a 20-point lead for Coach Kozira and the Thunderbirds. What a great way to... That was just a great time clock management from Coach Kozira to kick the field goal with the clock running out. So first down and 10. And the first drive will go to Aaron Pritchett in the second half. Let's take a look at his numbers. 2 interceptions have been the killer for him. As they have been driving, but the interceptions come at the worst times. Pritchett taking a shot deep, overthrowing everybody, and it falls incomplete. He was looking for Rashad Williams, but overthrew him by 10 yards. And more importantly, the DB for Toronto had a better chance to get it, and he just stopped. 2nd and 10 now, handoff here, going up the middle. That would be Duncan, and he gets up to 7 yards total. Man, what a game the Toronto Thunderbirds defense is having. 3rd and 6. Don't want to go 3 and out here. And Pritchett just oversails the receiver again, and it falls incomplete. Gotta wonder if the defense for the Thunderbirds is just rattling the quarterback, as he hasn't been on target the last couple throws. Wes Warden really got to think about what he wants to do from the quarterback spot. Aaron Pritchett, I mean, he's been solid. He's over 4,000 passing yards on the season, 24 touchdowns, 8 interceptions. Could just be poor game. I mean, going up against the Thunderbirds defense is no easy feat. Oh, and dragged down. Could have been a face mask, but luckily they didn't put their hands in the cookie jar. As Melvin Kalu on the return gets it to the 31-yard line. So we will see LC3 for the first time in the second half. Up 20. What does Coach Kozira decide to do? Does he keep his foot on the throat, on the gas pedal as well with LC3, or does he take it off a little bit and just burn some clock? I know we're in the 3rd quarter, but at this point, with the 2 injuries that you have, you just take clock off the game right now. And that's going to be the decision he has to make, as General gets the carry and gets it up to the 46-yard line. So the best run from Clifton General, the best run outside of LC3 all game, and it goes to Clifton General. So first down and 10 for LC3, who's under center. Going to be play action to General this time. He's got all sorts of time in the pocket, but he needs to throw it away. He'll fire underneath to General, and he will get past midfield inside Diablos territory to the 49 before he's going to be wrestled and tackled by Iron Hart. 2nd and 4 for LC3. Takes a shotgun snap. Blitz is coming, and then fumble! And it's picked up by the Diablos going back the other way. What a play! And he's going to go into the end zone for a touchdown. Cedric Shaw. What a play, young fella. What a play. Oh, man. LC3 was hit on the blitz. What a blitz call from Wes Warden, and the defense executed it to perfection. Gianni Shiloh coming in off the edge, hits LC3. Ball goes up in the air and is picked up by Shaw, and he takes it the rest of the way. Good job by not stumbling over LC3 as he was on the field, on the turf. And what a gift Mexico City gets, as the first drive of the second half for the Thunderbirds ends in a fumble return for a touchdown. And so we might have a ball game, still down 2 scores, but more importantly, it's a 27-14 ball game, as the Diablos get a huge play in their favor, maybe enough to turn momentum. The home fans here in Mexico City, they've been needing something to cheer about, and the fire pit getting a little bit louder here as LC3 will come out and he'll get the ball at the 30-yard line as LaFell on the return. So first down and 10 from the 30-yard line. LC3. You take a look at Malcolm McDaniels, who has been used sparingly in the game. First down and 10. LC3 will pitch it out to General, trying to get outside, but he is going to be a dead man in the backfield. He'll be tackled at the 27-yard line. Loss of 3 on the play. And who else but Shiloh, who made the hit on LC3. Just a play of go to get the fumble here. Beautiful tackle in the backfield. There were 3 guys for the Diablos defense in the backfield. Getting a little help from Jared Dyson as well. Take a look at the Thunderbirds defense on the sidelines, kind of wondering what's going on here. Is this momentum starting to swing? First, second, and 13. LC3 under center. Got General in the backfield. He'll get the hand up, but he's going to be hit, and he's going to be a dead man in the backfield. William Yost coming in untouched on the right side, and that's the second tackle for loss for the rookie. What a game Yost is having. And he tackles General in the backfield. The running games for both teams have not been looking good here in this game. So 3rd and 15 for LC3. Longest third down for the Thunderbirds quarterback. Takes a shotgun snap. Going to take a shot deep, but it's going to be broken up. He was looking for the receiver out wide, Carlin Fadanukin, but it falls incomplete as there are 2 Diablo defenders in the vicinity to get that one. And coming up with the deflection is Jacoby Haskins, the free safety, who's just had a phenomenal game outside of the defense, giving up 27 points. Haskins, Yost, Otis, all making big plays. Shiloh, Shaw, and here is the momentum starting to turn in the favor of the Diablos. We'll see on this drive. Oh, getting some ankles, and we'll get up to the 24-yard line on the return as McCollum. But Aaron Pritchett has overshot a couple of his receivers. Can he calm down and lead a drive for New Mexico? We'll see. He's under center. First down and 10. Quick throw out, but it's going to be hit in the backfield and dropped. McCollum would have been better just to bat that one down. Falls in. It's going to be hit for a 2-yard loss as Morincola coming up and laying the boom on the receiver, McCollum. And what I know it was probably a backwards pass, but at some point you just got to, let that... Tell your quarterback, don't throw it, just chuck it away. 2nd and 12 for Aaron Pritchett, who takes a shotgun snap. Pocket is clean, takes a shot across the middle of the field. Oh, man. How is he getting up after that shot? As the Thunderbirds linebacker, I believe that was Wayne Norman, laying the boom, and laying the boom is Ingram with his 3rd sack on Pritchett. As he is just increasing his lead. He is now up to 25 sacks on the season. He's trying to set some records. Ingram having a huge season. Just nobody able to defend him. And down goes Pritchett. Not good. You're wanting to get the momentum back. And the Diablos defense on the sidelines, they can feel it. Momentum starting to swing back towards Toronto. And they will have to punt the football away for the 5th time. Punt is away from Coffee. Going to be fielded at the 30-yard line. Trying to get up to the 40, but he's going to be stopped a little bit short. They're going to say the 40. It looked like he was stopped a little bit before he got there. As Kalu on the kickoff, or on the punt return. So Clifton General, 45 yards on 9 rushing attempts. Coming in on the day, or on the season, 89 carries for 301 yards. And he was able to get his first touchdown in the game, or on the season in this game. As General with another carry, now up to 53 yards, starting to get those legs under him. He got a gain of 8 2nd and 2 for LC3. Dropping back. He's going to take a shot to General coming out of the backfield. He makes the grab. He'll get inside Diablos territory to the 43-yard line. LC3 having a huge game for the Thunderbirds. 1st and 10. Inside Diablos territory. LC3 taking a shot. Pass is going to be caught by Moxon. Going to get enough for the 1st down and moving. Going to be 2 yards short of the chains. Pickup of 8. Moxon up to 29 yards receiving on the night. Handoff to General, who's going to go up the middle. He'll be down to the 27. And General seems to be getting his feet. He's now up to 61 yards on 11 attempts. So the last 2 running plays bumped him up from 48 to 61, just like that. Take a look. General trying to break out of the tackle, but having to come down. It's Jacoby Haskins. 1st down and 10, getting close to the red zone. LC3 in the bunch set, handoff, trying to go up the middle, but getting tackled for a loss. Adrian Otis, the defensive tackle, again holding General to a loss of 1. And that's the thing, the defensive line, when playing the run, has been playing really, really well. But they've just been beat when they're guessing on what the offense for the Thunderbirds are going to do. So 2nd and 11 for LC3, who's under center. Tight end coming in motion from left to right. Getting it off just before the play clock expires and getting hit in the backfield is Malcolm McDaniels. What a play from the defense for the Diablos. Need to come up with a stop here on 3rd down and 10. LC3 in the shotgun formation. He takes the snap. Going to fire it. Pass is going to be caught. Can he get the 1st down? No, he'll be inches short of the 1st down. 1 yard short to be exact. And what a play from the defense of the Diablos coming up and making a play. Iron Hart, the corner, coming up and making the tackle on Moxon. A lot of guys for the Diablos in that tackle. And you take a look at the offensive breakdown. 31 passes to 19 rushes for the Thunderbirds. But 4th down and 1, they will have to settle for the field goal. And the kick is through the uprights and good by Adrian Brunell. And they extend the lead back out. It's now 30-14 in favor of the Thunderbirds. Just want to give another shout out to everybody watching on YouTube. It's a Friday game, Friday night. Nothing better than some Friday night football action, and it's kind of getting out of hand a little bit here. Coach Kozera trying to get his group to 13-1. Diablos, they started really well, but after that first touchdown drive, they just got out of rhythm, so to speak. So they just haven't been able to regain the momentum that they had. And here's Pritchett. He'll take the shotgun snap, and he's going to fire it, but he overshoots another receiver, and that has just been what has happened in the end of the 2nd quarter to now going into the 3rd with 5:10 left to go. He just can't hit a pass, and he's going to throw this one away. It's going to set up a 3rd down and 10 as the pressure was coming in his face. And Pritchett just has to throw this one away. 21 passing attempts to just 9 rushing attempts. Pritchett on 3rd and long. He'll fire it, and the pass will be caught. And the prayers have been answered as Aaron Pritchett completes a pass. And getting enough for the 1st down. Jeffrey Blackson with his first reception, and what a big one. Goes for 17 yards and enough to move the chains. He even had to come back for that football. And in coverage was Max Knight. So the right end getting some tackles there out in coverage. 1st down and 10 for Pritchett, who will go under center. Tight end coming in motion from right to left. You have to get this one off with 2 seconds. Pritchett does. Firing it over the middle of the field. Pass will be caught. Trying to get something going. That is the tight end, Griffin Pritchett. He gets 8 yards, setting up a 2nd and 2. Pritchett on the night, 47 receiving yards, the tight end. Pritchett throwing this one out quickly, but it's going to be eaten up by Morincola. And McCollum couldn't do anything on that play. As now Morincola up to 5 tackles on the night. And that one was a huge loss for the Diablos as they were at 2nd and 2, and now it's going to set up a 2nd and 5.
Ready, set, go.
Mike 50. Keep it up, defense. Keep it up, guys.
3rd down and 5 for Aaron Pritchett, who will have to fire to the halfback screen, and it's going to be eaten up. And it's going to fall incomplete as he was looking for the running back coming out of the backfield on the screen, Rashad Duncan. And it falls incomplete. Give credit to the Thunderbirds defense. There's just not much you can do with a defense when it's playing lights out like the Thunderbirds defense is. So we'll see another Coffee punt. Punt is away, angled towards the sidelines. It's going to hit, and it's going to just bounce into the end zone. It hit at the 3, just didn't have the dying power, and it went into the end zone. So LC3 will get the ball at his own 20-yard line. You take a look at his stats, 25 and 31, 244 yards passing, 2 touchdowns. And more importantly, the only blunder was a fumble that was returned for 6. That was what gave the Diablos their 2nd touchdown. LC3 scrambling out, makes a couple jukes. He's down the sidelines. Who's going to catch him? Nobody will until he gets close to midfield, and he'll be inside Diablos territory as LC3 is in the zone for the Thunderbirds. As he got some jukes going. And look at that, down the sidelines and having to be tackled out of bounds by Iron Hart. Who did he get on the ankles? Number 22. That will be Moxie Tolver, the strong safety. As LC3 just took his ankles from him, Tolver's going to have to do something to get the ankles back. 1st down and 10, LC3, play action. Pocket is clean, taking a shot, pass is going to be caught. And what a catch it was from Moxon, getting up for the 1st down inside the 34-yard line of the Diablos. Coach Kozera on the sidelines liking what he's seeing from his offense. He's not taking the foot off the gas pedal. He is letting LC3 throw the rock. And boy, has he come to deliver. Looking like a real true mailman, just delivering these dimes all over the field. 1st down and 10 for LC3, who's in the zone. Going to be a handoff to General, trying to get something going, but he's going to be hit and dropped for no gain on the play. There's another tackle from Adrian Otis. Now up to 6 tackles. Been playing lights out of the defensive line for the Diablos. And having to fire this one underneath to Joey Blevins is LC3. And he'll be pushed out of bounds for a gain of 2. 3rd and 8 now for LC3. It's in the shotgun formation, taking the snap. Pocket is clean, firing one. Pass is going to be caught, enough for the 1st down. Ankles! And getting inside the 20 to the 18. Pass will be caught by Fadanukin as he signals for a 1st down. And 2 receptions for 14 yards for Fadanukin. Not what we're used to seeing from him. He's coming into the ballgame with 28 receptions for 343 yards and 5 touchdowns. He was injured earlier in the season, so yardage a little bit lower than probably what he was anticipating coming into the season, but still, he's getting red hot when needed, and that's a good sign for the Thunderbirds. Bad sign for everybody else. 1st down and 10 for LC3, and that will be the end of the 3rd quarter. Everybody put your 4s up in chat. 30-14, Thunderbirds on top of the Diablos with LC3 marching down the field. We'll be back with the 4th quarter right after this. Back with the start of the 4th quarter, 1st down and 10, LC3 under center. He play action, say he's going to roll out because why not, and he's going to run, and he'll take it to the end zone untouched as there was nobody in coverage, and giving chase was Norwood, the outside linebacker, but it was all for naught as LC3 will get into the end zone. That's his 4th rushing touchdown of the season. So another touchdown from the Thunderbirds, and the extra point attempt is through the uprights and good. 6 plays, 81 yards, and took 3 minutes off the game clock. You take a look at LC3 gathering his buddies. Look at that. Oh, they're dabbing again. Oh, man. We thought that maybe the dabbing would come back, but the curse is broken for the Toronto Thunderbirds. They are just dabbing on the Diablos in their own stadium as well. And the kickoff will be brought out to the 26-yard line as Blackson on the return. And we will see Aaron Pritchett first drive of the fourth quarter. It's been 3 straight punts for the Diablos. Something's got to give. First down and 10. Pritchett empty set shotgun formation. Pressure, and he's a dead man in the backfield. He gets wrestled down like a rag doll. Ingram tackle, giving credit for the half sack. So he is now at 25.5 sacks on the season as Pritchett didn't have any time. You take a look at Ingram. And also, it was just a meeting back there between Ingram and Knight, and that is something you don't want your quarterback to take, is 2 hits from 2 outstanding linemen like Knight and Ingram. Second and 16 now for Aaron Pritchett, who's in this pistol set. There's a flag on the play. And another false start for the Diablos. This is the 3rd straight penalty on the Diablos, and it moves them back another 5 yards. Second and 21 now for Aaron Pritchett, who takes a shotgun snap with the blitz coming, but he chucks it underneath. Pass will be caught by his running back coming out of the backfield, Duncan. And getting a closer 3rd down attempt here on 3rd down and 6. Pritchett pistol set formation in the bunch set. Takes it, fires across the middle. Pass is going to be caught, getting just enough for the first down as McCollum yet again, who moves the chains. First down was needed by the Diablos. It was a good route run from McCollum. Kind of thought that maybe when he came back like that for the football that it would have took his momentum behind the first down marker, but he was able to regain himself and get enough of the first down. So 1st and 10, under 13 minutes left to go in the fourth quarter. Pass will be caught again by Duncan as Pritchett up to 206 yards, 1 touchdown, 2 interceptions on the night. Duncan 47 receiving yards on 4 catches. 2nd and 5 for Pritchett. Taking the shotgun snap, moving around in the pocket. Pass will be caught. What a strike from Pritchett. The pass was caught by his outstanding receiver, McCollum. And here they're going to go hurry up with under 12 minutes left to go. Pritchett looking for the receiver, but it falls incomplete. We're looking for McCollum out there, but it falls incomplete. Give credit to the Thunderbirds defense. 2nd and 10 now for Pritchett. Shotgun empty set formation. Going to take a shot. Wide open receiver. Pass is caught by the receiver Williams, going down the sideline, getting out at the 16-yard line, and being pushed out of bounds by Clifton Donnell, the free safety for the Thunderbirds, but not before they get inside the red zone for the first time in 2 quarters. The last time they were in the red zone was all the way back in the first quarter, which, if you guys remember, was an interception by Jaron Gray, a beautiful one-handed snag. 1st down and 10. Pritchett under center, handoff, trying to go up the middle, but Jaron Gray to lay the boom on Madison Axel.
On the ready.
2nd and 8. So Axel taking a shot from Gray and still picks up 2 yards. Pritchett, shotgun formation, taking the snap. Going to be a handoff, trying to go up the middle. Going to get to the 13 as Duncan, still under 10 yards total rushing on the night for Duncan. This defense for the Thunderbirds has been playing lights out. Stevens with his first tackle on the night. 3rd and 7. Got to get to the 6-yard line. Play action. Pritchett throwing it underneath, and it's going to be out of bounds. Not able to lead his receiver. And Williams will go out of bounds. 4th and 6, and they will go for it on this 4th down. Shotgun snap, going to throw it, and pass will be caught in the end zone for a touchdown. Tavares Levy, the receiver for the Diablos, gets his first house call for 6 here in the game. And a huge touchdown, a huge drive from Pritchett, leading the team downfield and capping it off on a 4th down conversion with a touchdown to his receiver, Taurus Levy. They will go for the 2-point conversion, 37-20. Pritchett, shotgun, pressure in his face, throwing it to the end zone. Pass is broken up. Williams had it, but then McCarthy was like, you ain't going to catch this, and lays the boom and breaks up the pass. So 37-20 ball game. As you take a look, 11 plays, 79 yards, taking up just under 6 minutes. You take a look at McCarthy laying out Williams, who Williams was coming down with it, but you got to have possession, and he didn't. It's a good hit by McCarthy. And the kick is away, 1 yard deep in the end zone, bringing it out past the 20 to the 23-yard line is the running back, Arnell Mickens. So LC3 on the night, 28-34, 275 yards, 2 touchdowns on the night. 1st down and 10. LC3 will hand it off. In general, it's going to be hit again. This time William Yost, but not before. General gets a gain of 1. LC3, shotgun formation, play action, blitz coming, but it's picked up. You have to fire this one underneath. Pass is caught, getting up for the 1st down, up to the 40 to the 45. Pushed out of bounds at the 48-yard line. That was William Yost playing coverage. And Mickens, nice catch. 2 receptions for 21 yards. Good to see him back. He did get injured earlier in the game, in the 2nd quarter, but he did not have to be taken to the locker room, and he comes back here in the 4th quarter with a beautiful snag and getting enough for the 1st down. First down and 10. Clock is ticking. 8:12 left to go. LC3 will hand it off. Oh, what a play from the Diablos. Clifton General gets hit for no gain. What a swarming tackle from the Mexico City Diablos. And General getting the carry here, trying to get outside. And he is going to be hit and tackled up to the 49-yard line. Pick up a gain of 3 before Joseph Pinkston comes up and makes the tackle. 3rd and 7. Pinkston with 4 tackles on the game so far. Play clock winding down, and General gets the handoff. He had enough for the 1st down, decided to make a juke move. And he'll be stopped a yard short, and he'll bring up a 4th down as Jared Dyson with another tackle on the night. A big one on Clifton General to stop him from gaining the 1st down. Take a look at General, just trying to do a little bit too much. And we will see another punt from Elliott White. 4th punt, and it will go out of bounds just through the end zone. Not able to pin it how he wanted to. And going to be up to the 20-yard line. And we will see Aaron Pritchett, who just last drive maybe got into a rhythm a little bit. We'll have to see. 1st down and 10 from his own 20 with under 6:14 left to go. He takes the shotgun snap. Pocket is collapsing. He just has to throw this one away. You got to give credit to the defense for the Thunderbirds. They're not giving up with a 37-20 ball game. 2nd and 10. Pritchett from shotgun, pressure in his face. He has to throw it, and he will. Oh, it's going to be broken up. I thought the receiver was going to come down with it, but a beautiful hit from the Thunderbirds to break it up as he was looking for the receiver, Piku McCollum. 3rd and 10 for Pritchett. Firing it. Pass is going to be caught by Pritchett. So the Pritchett connection is alive and well here in the 4th quarter with under 6 minutes left to go. As Griffin Pritchett up to 6 receptions now on the night. And getting the tackle is Wayne Norman. No slouch. He won Player of the Week in Week 11 and is in the running for best linebacker.
60
He has
out,
113 tackles, 13 tackles for loss, 4 sacks, and 2 interceptions. So the dude has just been playing lights out. 4th and 3, and they will go for it. Pritchett, can he convert this one? Taking a shot deep. Receiver wide open, makes a jumping catch, and enough to move the chains for the first down. Who else but Tavares Levy?
Let's go, boys. Bring it up.
And Tavares with a nice catch. As Pritchett, if he would have let him just a little bit more, he might have had some yak after the catch. But Levy had to jump for it, and then Mays was there along with Derek Gonzalez to make the tackle. So not quite into Thunderbirds territory, still 3 yards away from getting into Thunderbirds territory. Pritchett here on first down, throwing it out. Pass will be caught by Duncan out of the backfield. And getting into Thunderbirds territory, pick up a 4, setting up a 2nd and 6. Pritchett will fire this one, almost intercepted by Gonzalez. That would have gave him his 5th interception on the season, but it falls incomplete. So Pritchett living dangerously here in the 4th quarter. 3rd and 6, having to chuck this one down to the back, coming out of the backfield again. That is Duncan on the reception, who's now up to 6 receptions for 53 yards, but Gonzalez was in coverage. And it's going to be another 4th down attempt for the Mexico City Diablos.
Here we go. 18 Gator.
4th and 4 from the 46-yard line of the Thunderbirds. Pritchett taking the shotgun snap. Going to fire this one. Pass is going to be broken up. Turnover on downs. And in coverage was Mays to break it up. And the Thunderbirds will get the ball back at their own 46-yard line. Take a look at Wes Warden on the sidelines. Got a feel for him. The team just couldn't come together in the last bit of the first quarter, and then in the second quarter they couldn't get anything going. Turnovers have plagued them. You just got a feel for Mexico City coming in 7 and 6. They'll more than likely fall to 7 and 7 here unless a miracle of sorts happens in the pit. Getting the handoff is General. He'll get 3 yards. 2nd and 7. As we're coming close to the 2-minute warning, 45 seconds away from that. LC3 under center, handoff to General, and like many times in the ball game, he'll be tackled for a loss as Rodriguez George getting in the backfield. Good play, as he was even being blocked, and still he shrugged off the block and getting the tackle for loss on General. Take a look at the Thunderbirds players on the sidelines, talking it over a little bit. 3rd and 11. We'll have to see if they get this play off before the 2-minute warning. LC3 in the shotgun formation. And they get it off just before the 2-minute warning. LC3 with all sorts of time, and he'll fire an interception. Going back the other way is Mexico City. To the 30, to the 20, being chased by LC3. He will make a diving shoestring tackle and be downed inside the 5-yard line. And we've come to the 2-minute warning. Thunderbirds on top, 37-20. What an interception for Maxi Tolver, who gets his ankles back on LC3. And one play, one touchdown. And what a strike. Pritchett to Pritchett for a touchdown. And now, more importantly, Mexico City can get still within 2 scores. But it's going to be close. They're going to need a couple onside kicks if they're going to have a chance at this one. And they will attempt to go for the extra point. So the PAT is on its way through the uprights. And good, as Mason Morandi kicks it through the uprights. And we will now see the onside kick as you take a look at LC3. I was wondering what he was doing throwing that football. Here under the 2-minute warning, and you're throwing the football on 3rd and long. I'm baffled at that play calling. And the onside kick will be recovered by the Thunderbirds. Kind of a poor onside kick, and Connor will come up with it. And so we will see the 3 timeouts from Mexico City ensue on this next drive, which they needed an onside kick recovery, so they need to get a 3 and out here. You take a look. LC3 has been perfect all game until that last throw. So first down and 10, he will go under center. General in the backfield. He'll get the handoff, trying to go up the left side. He's got some blocks, and he'll get to the 45-yard line. They'll pick up a gain of 1, and Mexico City will call their first timeout. Still have a chance in this ball game. It's not over. I know I said they might fall to 7-7 unless some miracles happen, and they already got one with a pick. And then a touchdown shortly after. 2nd and 9. General trying to get bouncing up the right side. And Mexico City was there waiting for him, and they'll take their second timeout. They got 1 left. LC3, what is he doing? You can't be throwing this one. It's 3rd and 7. He will be throwing it. Pass will be caught. Gutsy play call from Coach Kozira. Tyrone Connor will get enough for the first down. More importantly, that will seal this as Mexico City takes their final timeout. Man, everybody needs to remind me never to question the play calling of Coach Kozira, because that was gutsy. LC3 throwing an interception on a 3rd and long. And there, Coach Kozira is like, nope, we'll keep doing that. So we're under a minute left to go. 50 seconds remaining. General with the carry. He'll get inside the red zone to the 19. 3rd and 2. And here we will see the knees with under 20 seconds left. As the final ticks of the clock will come off here after this kneel down. And just like that, that will do it. Toronto holds on in what could have been a very interesting game. The final score, 37-20. What a game from Mexico City. They tried to make it close. It was all for naught. 37-27 is the final score. Both teams with 2 takeaways. More importantly, it was the interceptions from the Diablos that ultimately did them in. And they will fall to 7-7 on the season. More importantly, the Thunderbirds at 12-1, they moved to 13-1. And with however the rest of the games fall, they might have just clinched a playoff spot with this win. But man, look at all those. If you take a look at on the screen, man, they're 13-1 for the Thunderbirds now. Lancers, barring their game, they're 11-2. Steamers at 10-3. Man, then you take a look at the wild card. What are you gonna do there? 11-2, 11-2. Oh man, whoever the Steamers or the Crusaders having to play the wild card teams. Luckily, I'm not in the NFC. And you take a look at the rest of the remaining schedule coming up tomorrow, coming up on Saturday, a whole sort of games. Starting at 1 p.m., you got the Crusaders and the Tigers. They will get it going at 1 p.m. Eastern Time on YouTube. So on behalf of Commissioner Smitty, Rob Roby, the executive producers of the Relocation Football League, my name is Jeff Melanishin. Thank you guys so much for tuning into this presentation of the Relocation Football League. Remember, tomorrow, Saturday, 1 p.m. Eastern Time, tune in, Crusaders, Tigers on YouTube. From everybody here, thank you guys so much for tuning in. Have a great night. Enjoy the weekend of games, everybody.